back again with another episode of iNCW Undercard. What the fuck is that? I don't know. Oh, anyways, yeah, we got a pretty decent match going on today, or a couple of decent matches actually. Guess part of it's already spoiled, but it's whatever. I don't really care at this point. Yeah, we got Pantero, whichever one. Tomato. That's the way it goes. Yeah, we've got him versus Big Time Sexy. We haven't seen Big Time Sexy in a while. Been meaning to put him in some matches, but just when it came down to it, I kind of forgot. Our second match, we're gonna have Dragon Victor versus Death. Death is another person we haven't seen in a while. We haven't seen him in a while. I don't really know why. I just didn't have a place to put him. The prospect title scene is pretty jammed up right now. There's just a lot going on, and it's covering people. This is the part where like people are gonna start getting left behind. Not necessarily for good, but they will be left behind in some way, shape, or fashion. And then for our main event, so Betty Blackwell lost the little streak she had to be on. It was like best of 5. I don't remember exactly what it was. Apparently I said 3 different things across 3 different fucking episodes. All I know is I wanted her to at least string together more, like at least over victories, at least over half of the amount of women we have. What I didn't expect whenever I started that is an influx of women. Like, at first I thought there were only like 5 or 6 women in iNCW. I'm like, alright, cool, best of 5. And then I realized that I had a lot more. What's shown me that I had way more than I anticipated is when I did the Mother's Day episode, I filled out the entire card with nothing but women and still managed to have women left over. What the hell? I am terrible at keeping tabs on who all is on my roster, but that's the way it went down. So yeah, we're gonna go. She's gonna get a match, non-title match, just specifically because I wanted to see it. A non-title match against the Queen tonight. It's gonna be pretty interesting because the Queen actually is the one, like, she prevented Betty Blackwell in her old form. That's so weird to say, but she prevented Betty Blackwell in her old form from winning the title or regaining the title. So I think she was also the one who beat her. Fuck, what was it for? For the #1 contendership, if I'm not mistaken. Because I know there's only like 3 or 4 women on the roster now, out of the apparent like 8 to 10 that have victories over Betty Blackwell. Got the crowd here in full effect tonight. Now, I know a lot of people, like, people moving down to Undercard, it may be seen as, like, they're getting pushed aside. But that's absolutely 100% not the case. We're going to go ahead and get this shit on the road. We got all 5 of our viewers here. We're good to go. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I mean, I'm pretty sure you're already subscribed. That's how you knew this was coming on, right? You're subscribed and the little bell button. You didn't get here because somebody told you about it. Because if you got here because somebody told you about it, that means you need to go hit that little bell button and that subscribe button, so that way you know about it and you don't have to rely on other people. But let's be independent here whenever we're trying to get our iNCW fix. But yeah, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, this match right here. This might actually be a better match than I give it credit for. Predictions. This is also why it's an Extreme Rules match. I predict at some point in the match, fairly soon, like fairly early potentially, BTS is going to throw a low blow. We have a handful of people in here that I anticipate are just going to throw low blows. And BTS is one of them. I expect the Mass Saboteurs to throw low blows. I expect Insanity to throw a low blow. So we've got a good bunch of people who take advantage of the normal Extreme Rules setup. Look at Pantero just flying into the ring. For those of you who don't know, or who haven't heard from previous videos, Pantero is he's from PWA. He's looking to branch out and explore other areas without being involved in an invasion angle. So, of course, he comes over to iNCW. He's been here before. I've been informed that he's not any type of invasion, which is cool. I appreciate that. As well as Junior Cobra. Junior Cobra is not any level of invasion, but at the same time, Junior Cobra is a mild annoyance. Look at this guy. I gotta tell you, I didn't miss the hip wiggle. I didn't miss any of that. Alright, and here we go. BTS versus Pantero. Oh! Pantero with a kick to the midsection out the gate. Brings BTS over to the corner. Goes for another kick to the midsection. Gets blocked. BTS has him up in a fireman's carry position. Oh, and a flapjack. Dropping Pantero right on his face. Pantero sending BTS into the corner. Oh, BTS stumbles out, kind of fakes him out, plays possum, and hits him with an arm drag. Oh, couldn't quite do the same for that heel kick right there. Pantero, oh, with a swinging neck breaker. You'll notice that Pantero is going to go for not as many lifting maneuvers. He is giving up quite a bit of size to BTS. So he's going to want to... Oh! With the nice leg lariat there. But he's not going to go for too many like power maneuvers. He's going to try to keep it down, keep it technical, maybe go for some high flying towards the end. BTS on the other end is just going to do whatever works for him at the moment. Look at the quick kicks by Pantero. Got him around. Oh, and a Hurricane Rana. And got him locked up in the last chancery. Looking for a submission here. Will BTS tap? No. BTS gets a firm grip on the wrist. Oh! Fights his way free. Nice ring awareness, knowing where to swing for Pantero's head. Slingshot back into the ring. Pantero with a kick to the midsection again. Sends BTS into the ropes. Oh, and another leg lariat. Who the hell is that? Oh, that's just a fan standing up. I thought there was somebody on the outside. With all the run-ins we've had lately, you just can't be sure anymore. Pantero. Oh, I fucking called it. Rake to the eyes, followed it up with a low blow. 1, 2, no. Pantero out at 2. Most men stay down once BTS hits that low blow. Got a low blow like nobody else. Raking the eyes again. Could be going for the mask. Oh, and spiked Pantero. Rake into the eyes again. Pantero's going to be lucky to be able to see. Definitely going to take away a little bit of his aerial offense if, Oh, what the hell is this? Legs locked up. There are no rope breaks in an Extreme Rules match. Pantero, oh! Grabs at the ankles of BTS. And BTS with a cutter. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, Pantero is out at 2. Pantero, a European uppercut. Oh, went for a lifting maneuver. I told you don't go for those very often, so it's real easy to escape. Coming off the ropes. Ooh! Double knees to the face. And another pin. 1, 2, no. Pantero manages to roll the shoulder up again. This match has pretty well been all BTS for the most part. With Pantero getting a little bit of offense here and there, just like that. Went for a drop kick. BTS has learned how to fight against a more agile opponent. Oh my God. Ooh, into a tequila sunrise. Awkward position for the camera to be in. With BTS, once again, using his strength to power out. Breaks the hold. Fans are on their feet. And he sends Pantero to the outside. Only to bring him right back in. 1, 2, no. BTS telling the fans what he actually thinks about him. Pantera with an arm wringer, bringing BTS to the ground. Goes for the kick to the midsection. BTS reverses again. Oh! It's like a claw maneuver. The ref could count for a pin right here. Oh no. Pantera managed to fight his way free. Oh, what a bitch slap. And another cutter. That's got to be it. 1, 2. No! Pantero is at it 2 again. BTS just cannot put him away. Oh, with a jumping knee. Pantero is coughing up blood. My God. Kick to the midsection. And a double knee again. This is ridiculous. Pantero's got to stay down. 1, 2, 3. Good Lord, for his health, it's best that he stays down. We're not trying to end up with another situation like we did with Kickstart. Pantero rolling out of the ring. Hell of an effort against a larger opponent. BTS with a decent showing. What the fuck is he doing here? You've already won the match. You've already won the match. What are you doing? BTS taking full advantage of Pantero. What the hell? That was completely uncalled for. 100% did not need to happen. My God. There's going to be some consequences for that one. Next up, we have the Dragon Victor versus Death. Death, like I was saying, somebody we haven't seen since he retired the Viking, with air quotes, being that we have a masked Viking running around with our fucking prospect title right now. We haven't seen Death since then. You know, I take that back. He may have been in like 1 or 2 more matches. But yeah. Put him up against Dragon Victor. Death isn't quite a super heavyweight, so he may not be as effective. It may not be a great sparring competition. Like, it may be nothing for Dragon Victor. It may be nothing for Death, because he's done some superhuman things leading up to this point. So, believe it or not, I know Death is fucking huge, but believe it or not, there is a weight advantage. And it's size, everything. Realistically, there's absolutely no story behind these guys. It's just, this is just a night of matches that I kind of want to see. Except, well, no, it's more so giving people chances that don't normally get them. Here comes Death. Death is actually the last remaining member of Apocalypse. We've lost War, we've lost Famine, we've lost Pestilence. They're all gone. I don't know exactly what happened. I'm not gonna say that they. I'm not gonna say that they were gonna stick around after the culling of the herd. Whenever I just kind of cleaned out the roster so that way we could bring in some new blood. I'm not going to say that I plan to keep them around, but it would be really cool if I would have, you know, had any type of say-so in whether or not they got to stay or leave. Because when people just randomly disappear, that can look bad. If you haven't hit that like button, I'm looking at it right now. I'm pretty sure everybody has hit the like button. But if you haven't, for some ungodly reason, the numbers are matching up. But if you haven't, go ahead and smash that like button. I appreciate it. Smash the dislike button if you don't like it, and then leave me a comment as to why you don't like it. The Dragon Victor. That's a big motherfucker. I don't necessarily know how those shoulder pads are staying in place, but I'm not going to question it either. That is a very large man. It's not a signature move of his, but it may as well be. He runs directly, if you haven't seen him in action before, he runs directly at you. And then does like a shooting star press to where he turns himself into like a boomerang followed into a bullet. It's fucking weird. It hits people. I don't know how. I would not be... That is the size of a jumbo jet flying at you. I would not stand in its way. I would just move. Let gravity take effect. Natural occurrence. And here we go. Ooh. Death is definitely giving up more size than I anticipated. Oh! Dragon Victor catching a right hand and meeting him with a headbutt. Death fighting his way free with a kick to the midsection. Dragon Victor fighting back. Ooh! I don't know what that was. It was basically, it had to be Dragon Victor just grabbing a hold of him and making all of his weight take him to the mat repeatedly. Dragon Victor is in rare form tonight. We haven't seen him be this aggressive against anyone, let alone a former prospect champion in death. Look at that. Just stomping away at the legs. Normally that'd be like chopping a big redwood down, but I don't think Dragon Victor has to do that. Got the one count. Death managed to kick out. Kick to the lower back, or upper back rather. And got him in the Dragon Sleeper. Is Death gonna submit? Don't be alarmed by the large gaping wound around Death's neck. That's always been there. It wasn't caused by Dragon Victor. Powerful Irish whip into the corner. Dragon Victor cracking his neck. You got to be careful with that. You can actually have a stroke by cracking your neck. It's no good. It's not smart. Dragon Victor, oh, with the arm breaker on Death. Death is trying to mount any type of offense he can, but nothing is affecting Dragon Victor. Look like for some type of arm hold. Oh, famouser by Dragon Victor. I don't know how that man gets that high off the ground. And what the, oh, spiked him. Death cannot get any type of advantage in this match. Dragon Victor has him set up. Oh no. He's gonna blow his chest out right here. This is where it's all over for Death. Oh my God. The ref getting into 1, 2. Oh, Death kicked out. Out at 2. Dragon Victor wrenching at the skull of Death. Looking to pull his head off, maybe. I wouldn't recommend that. Maybe unmask him. Unmasking him, that's fine. Ripping his whole head off, that'd be not good. Death with a back body drop. Finally getting, hopefully, a second win. Now he's going after the armored Dragon Victor, knowing he can't do those power moves. He can't accomplish those power moves if he can't pick him up. And he can't pick him up if his arm's broken. Death with his back turn. I don't know what the hell kind of strategy that was supposed to be, but it failed miserably. Ooh, face first into the mat. Rolling Death over. 1, 2. Death out at 2. The ref was in a questionable position for that count, but, you know, he still saw the kick out, so everything's fine. Nice combination started by Death with a drop toe hold. Death having to use tactics that is normally used against him. He went for that spinning lariat, that same move that I've told him and Kojo both they need to abandon. Dragon Victor going for the snake eyes. Oh, went for a clubbing blow. Look at that. That same fucking... What is he thinking? Oh! What is that? Some type of flipping neck breaker. Big combo of punches followed by a Mongolian chop by Dragon Victor. Sends Death into the ropes. Oh! Death caught him and stomped him in the nuts. That is one way to slow the big man down. Oh! And caught that discus clothesline. Death looking to finish it off right here. He's got him up. Into the vertical. Down into the pile driver. Dragging him to the center of the ring. 1, 2, no! Powerful kick out at 2 by Dragon Victor. Dragon Victor again with the arm wringer into the shoulder tackle. Stomping the back of the hamstring. Now just going to work on the leg. Trying to take some of the vertical base and the power gain. What does he think? No! 1, 2, 3. Dragon Victor has won against Death. Good Lord, that is a lot of weight to just be sitting down on somebody like that. Look at this. Ooh, off that middle rope. 1, 2, no. And then slamming his face into the mat. Right here, it looked like Death may have got the upper hand. Probably could have went for a pin right there, but decided to, go for that spike. Drug him to the center of the ring, went for the pin, only got a 2 count. Look how quick. Dragon Victor, as soon as the 2 was hit, immediately kicked out. What is this? Why the hell is he here again? Junior Cobra is once again attacking someone much larger than him. Dragon Victor not having any of it. Death leaving. Oh! Dragon Victor hitting Junior Cobra with a big ass attack. At the very least, we can respect Junior Cobra for allowing the match to finish this time. Oh my God. Did he not sit backstage and watch what the hell just happened? Look at this. Dragon Victor is going to destroy Junior Cobra. Oh! That's gotta be it. Dragon Victor, victorious twice in one night. My God. Hell of a match. And next up, we have Betty Blackwell versus Queen Zinda. Nice little one-on-one competition. No big deal here. I wanted to see this match. I've seen large Betty Blackwell, but now that there's a Betty Blackwell with like a different style, a different it's a non-title matchup. I cannot stress that shit enough. It is a non-title matchup. I just wanted to see these two fight. The belt is not on the line. None of that bullshit. I just wanted to see Betty versus the Queen with the new Betty. That's all I wanted to see. It should be an interesting match. I think their styles are actually going to match up a little bit better this time. The Queen, or Queen Zinda, our women's champion, Her style kind of matches up with Adrian Knight, the king in the Nightmare Kingdom. So it should be pretty interesting. And then Betty with her new high flying maneuvers. This is just all I want to see. And here comes Betty Blackwell rolling out to the ring. But what the heck? That is impressive. Like, if cutting as much weight and height as she did is what caused for, like, her athleticism to go through the roof like that, sign me the fuck up. Betty looks like she's just happy to be here. I don't even know what any of that is, but, you know, it is what it is. Just all the rings. I don't know. I know kids do it when they put it, like, below the waist or whatever. When you see it, you get to knock the fuck out of them. It's a fun game. Betty Blackwell getting ready for the Queen. Queen Zinda making her way down to the ring, showing off the women's title to everyone. Rumor has it the Nightmare Kingdom are looking to potentially cash in on our lack of tag team efforts here of late. So we're gonna have not necessarily a tag team tournament, but I'm gonna have 2 tag team matches Sunday. One of the tag team matches is gonna be the Blackwells, Aaron and Tommy, versus the Briggs brothers. The other one, actually, there's gonna be 3. Yeah, I like 3. 3's a good number. So we're gonna have, and that's gonna be nothing but tag teams. Well, I'll discuss it more after the match. Betty Blackwell got the arm already. We're seeing more technical wrestling than normal from Betty, which is a good thing in some people's eyes. Oh, and a backstabber. Queen Zinda dropping Betty Blackwell over the top rope. Betty sends her into the corner. Oh, and a cutter. Nice capitalization. The Queen didn't know where she was, and Betty caught her with a cutter already. Tie her up. And has her in a sharpshooter. Oh, excuse me. The Queen isn't going to submit that easily. Fights her way out. Catches Betty Blackwell by the head. Looks for... Oh! Front flip into a Hurricane Rana. What the hell was that? The Queen sending Betty into the corner. Monkey flip out. How half-ass expected Betty to land on her feet. 1, no. Went for a kick to the lower back. Betty, ooh! Jeff Jarrett used to call that the stroke. It's an inverted Russian leg sweep. Got her arm. Oh, ripcord knee. Goes for the pin quick. 1, 2, no. Queen Zinda kicks out at 2. Betty looking to end this quick. Goes for a kick to the midsection. The Queen reverses. Catches Betty, puts her in a half crab. Betty trying to crawl towards the rope, uses her longer legs to kick free. Oh, deep arm drag by Betty. And a step up super kick. Holy shit. Another kick to the head. Repeated kicks to the midsection of the head, followed by a spinning heel kick. I can't call her fucking maneuvers. They're too damn quick. And an alley-oop bomb. 1, 2, no. It's been a long time since I've seen somebody win off an alley-oop bomb, so that's no surprise. Betty with the Blackwell knee again. Falls into the pin. 1, 2, no. That's 2 Blackwell knees that Queen Zinda did not fall to the first time they met and has not fallen to yet this match. Oh, wow. Betty with what the? Oh! It looked like she was going for like a clover leaf, but instead turned it into a backbreaker. Kick into a cutter, rolls through into a dragon sleeper. The Queen fights her way out quick. And a big sit-out spine buster to Betty Blackwell. The Queen setting Betty up. Looking to finish it all here. Super kick. Dragging Betty away from the ropes. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, Betty is out at 2. Kick to the midsection. Ooh, drop through. Another arm drag by Betty Blackwell. Queen Zinda sending it outside. If she can't beat Betty on the inside, she'll take her outside. What is she thinking? Betty getting back to her feet. Oh! Went for a missile drop kick and missed the whole damn thing. Holy shit. Somehow managed to get her shit back together. You can barely see past the light. I hate that upper camera. Ooh! Betty head first into the ring apron. Queen Zinda slides her back in. Looking for something. Oh, catches an elbow to the gut instead. Went for a step-up kick again. Queen Zinda went for something of her own. Ooh! Betty with the triangle choke. Some call it the Hell's Gate. It depends on who's using it. Queen Zinda is trying to fight her way out of it. She's up. She's up to a vertical base. And powerbomb. Getting out of the hold. Desperation maneuver by Queen Zinda. Collar and elbow tie up again. Betty shoving her into the corner. Oh, and a big clothesline. Betty with a couple of stomps. Nice punch to face. Ooh, spinning back kick. Sends Queen Zinda into the ropes. Picks her up. Oh, lets her fall face first. Betty's looking to finish it off right here. Kick to the midsection cutter. Back into that dragon sleeper. Has that reverse hold. She's made plenty of people tap with this since she got back. And the Queen is no different. The Queen has submitted to the new Betty Blackwell. Holy shit. What the hell is this? Candy Hart is gonna cash in. Is she? She's cashing in on Queen Zinda. Queen Zinda just had a hard-fought match. Oh, shit. Queen Zinda sends Candy Hart into the corner. Monkey flip out. Candy Hart won the iNCW Women's Money in the Bank at the Mother's Day event. Oh, reversal. Queen Zinda is doing her best. Candy Hart realizes that she may have bit off a tad bit more than she could chew. Betty Blackwell has respectfully left ringside. Candy Hart looking for something, fights free. Ooh, a bitch slap to the Queen. Candy Hart coming in, taking full advantage of the situation. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, no. Queen Zinda. It's going to take a little bit more than that. Granted, that's a whole lot when you add in the match she just had with Betty. Goes for the tilt-a-whirl head scissors. Kicks Candy while she's down. Ooh, drops a knee in the back of the head and stands confidently over Candy Hart. Steps through, grabs the arm, going for a submission early in the match. Well, early in this match, rather. Candy Hart still fresh. She's not gonna tap out that easily. Queen Zinda sends her into the ropes. Oh, and a drop toe hold. Stepping over Candy Hart. But Queen Zinda, she's had enough. No, she hasn't. Fights her way back out of whatever Candy Hart had planned. You got to give it to Candy Hart for being an opportunist, taking full advantage of what we just saw Queen Zinda go through. Ooh. But at the same time, like, that can't necessarily be the popular decision. Queen Zinda fighting tooth and nail to hold on to her title. For those of you who don't understand how Money in the Bank briefcases work, this is now a title match. It was a non-title match when Betty Blackwell was involved. It is now a title match because the contract says so. At any point in time, whoever holds that briefcase, oh, belly to belly. Whoever holds that briefcase, what is Candy doing? She can cash in. Oh, and a big elbow drop, goes for the pin. 1, 2, no! Queen Zinda kicks out at 2. Holy shit. Candy Hart might be looking to put the nail in the coffin right here. Got her up, pump handle, into a suplex. Goes for the pin, puts herself between Queen and the ropes. 1, 2, 3. Candy Hart is your new women's champion. Candy Hart is your new women's champion, ladies and gentlemen. After a hard-fought victory a hard-fought match against Betty Blackwell, Queen Zinda was surprised by Candy Hart. She put up one hell of a match. Holy shit. That was out of control. Once again, the women outshining the men. If you remember back to when the men had their Money in the Bank match, you know, I can't say I didn't see this coming. The fucking belt matches her, the rest of her. It's bittersweet. I don't necessarily like to see people take advantage of situations, but at the same time, Candy Hart is going to bring home the gold to her hopefully doing well husband Kickstart after he was brutally massacred at the hands of Son of Asgard, aka the Viking, and Viktor Sokolov. Holy shit. I want to thank y'all for tuning in. It was another short episode. I had nothing to do with it being short this time. There were no cancellations of matches. Everything went good. So, I mean, we're getting better, right? Real quick, a couple things I want to discuss. First of all, I mentioned there were going to be 3 tag team matches on Sunday. The 3 tag team matches are going to be, the Blackwells versus the Briggs family. Then it's going to be the Fraud Squad, or whatever the hell I call them. Basically, Blowjob Worthington and Big Nasty versus the Resistance. And then we'll have the Briggs family, the Briggs brothers. What the fuck are they? Wait. I'm missing a team. You know what? We're just going to wait, and I'll explain it all once I get it figured out, because I can't think of all the teams I got right now. But yeah, the other thing I wanted to mention at the beginning of the show, but I decided not to because it kind of dragged down the mood a little bit. But it was brought to my attention today, and I feel bad for not remembering this. 20 years ago today was the death of Owen Hart. A true legend, a badass in the ring, part of one of wrestling's greatest Hart families, died in a terrible tragedy. So what I'm going to do, and what I implore all of you to do, whether or not you know who Owen Hart is or not, if you have the WWE Network, or clearly you have YouTube because you're watching me on it right now, go look up some of his matches, go look up some of his promos. They've got a lot of good things. If you're on YouTube, just type in Best of Owen Hart. If you're on the WWE Network, just go look at any of his matches. He was a great talent that was taken too soon. Much like a lot of talent. But yeah, just not necessarily a sour note to go out on, but just if y'all want to get an idea of where some of the inspiration for some of these characters come from, at least the ones that I create myself, he's definitely a good place to start. But yeah, so with all that out of the way, I appreciate y'all watching. I appreciate y'all liking the video. I appreciate y'all blowing up chats in the comments and going back and forth with one another. I do see some of the questions you ask. Just because I don't answer them doesn't mean I won't answer them in the ring, basically. I'll let the show do the talking for me when that time comes, now that I know there's a question that needs to be answered. But yeah, be sure to tune in Sunday. Be sure to tune in next week for another episode of Undercard. Some good stuff's going to be going on. Until then, though, I'm KB Chronic, and y'all have a good one.